Stirling, the city that is at the heart of Scotland, nestled between the Trossachs in the west and the Ochil Hills in the east. It is a man-made oasis that acts as a pivot between the north and south of our country. With a rich history that is known and loved throughout the world, it is a proud, strong place where the sons and daughters of the Rock thrive today. We acknowledge our past and the character that Wallace and Bruce gave us as we take this famous city forward into a new age with brave hearts. With the fastest growing population in Scotland, a new, modern, vibrant city is emerging that is as confident about its future as it is in its past. Now a new phase in the sporting endeavours of our city is emerging. In addition to Scotland's only university with a bespoke sports programme, we now have a £27.3 million sports village open at Forth Bank. As we look forward to a new future for the city, it is necessary that we reflect on just how important Stirling is to our national game, football. In the mid-1970s, during an excavation project inside Stirling Castle, workers came upon a small round object tucked behind the thick oak-panelled walls of the bedchamber once used by Mary Queen of Scots. The ball, dated to be at least 436 years old, is without doubt one of the greatest finds in Stirling's recent history and clearly identifies the city as being at the very birth of world football as we now know it. Stirling's first official entry into the modern world of football came in the form of Kings Park FC, ironically named after the Royal Park where Mary Queen of Scots and her descendants played at the bottom of Stirling Castle. Forth Bank was one of the homes of Kings Park, the first football club to represent the city before one of Hitler's stray bombs hit the stadium in 1940 and ended up putting the club into the type of administration that no other club has ever experienced. Fortunately, the arrival of Stirling and the Albion coal lorries that were used as makeshift grandstands soon gave the citizens what they wanted, a football team to call their own. Within no time, the club's stature grew, and it can proudly boast as being the pioneer of world football, by being the first professional team to play in Japan, where they defeated the Japanese national team in front of over 130,000 spectators. Given the nickname the Yo-Yos for the amount of time they spent flitting between the divisions, Stirling Albion have, like many clubs, an interesting story to tell as part of the fabric of the community. With a record cup score in the last century of 20-0 against poor old Selkirk, and having climbed from the foot of Division 3 to win its place in Division 1 last season. It's a journey that has always had its twists and turns, and it is a fantastic reminder that football, just as in life itself, is always an interesting journey. Now, in these days where the world is full of economic uncertainty, we, the supporters and friends of Stirling Albion, want to offer our local community and the wider world the opportunity to make some new history and to help us ensure that the current owner, Peter Mackenzie's dream to leave a legacy for the city and its future generations become a reality. Help us buy Stirling Albion. See www.buystirlingalbion.org.uk.